always believe things will change. This is a hot topic at the moment between my friends and I. Depression. Does it even exist? Is it in our control? I'm close to going on medication for depression, but I believe deep inside that I can fight it, that depression is all in the mind. What do you think? Is this depression clinical depression? Like, have you had blood tests and your doctor has said that you're missing, some chemical imbalance, there's something missing in the blood composition or something like that? Is that the clinical, or is it the fact that you lost the girlfriend and you want to go on depression meditation? Which is the reason? Because, as you know, I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to pretend as if I am. But I do want to know if it's if you're under the supervision of your doctors and blood tests, and it tells them that you're depressed for the reasons of chemical imbalance, or you're depressed because of what you're going through in a relationship. So your doctor diagnosed that not because of this relationship breakup, you're always sad. Is that what it is? But there's no chemical imbalance. You're not delusional. You don't, just want to kill yourself or go nuts in a way, or imbalanced, or feel sad for no hope, or is it something that is constant, or is it because of things that happens during the day and you just get a little bit down longer? Nope to what, Jamie? I put lots of questions in there. Nope to what? Look, let's put it this way. If it's something that is diagnosed by your doctor because this is interfering with your life and you can't, constantly you're in that way and you can't function well and so on, well, that's a different thing. I can't interfere with that. They will know what they're doing. But if it's about your mood and the things that happens during the day and makes you feel sad because you lost your girlfriend and the relationship didn't go well and so you're kind of devastated like everybody else is, well, that is not abnormal. That's how we all are. We feel shitty and lost, or feel sad, or feel like if you're a loser of some kind. It's just how our conditioning has been working through our life. And we think like something wrong with us and the world is not kind to me and I'm sad and I don't want to do anything, don't want to exercise, don't want to get out of the bed. But this is what we all go through in our life from one time or another. It's been here for a long time. I have always had up and down moods. I feel that depression has many gray areas. I just signed a form with happy and sad faces on. I think depression is becoming more common, but I often wonder if people are actually so if you're not clinically something wrong with you in bloodstreams and all that, and your chemical is not imbalanced, then why don't you simply treat your body and mind in a way to put them become stronger? Look, like everything else, we go to the gym, we get our muscles trained, and we train our body and become fitter so we can take more weight the next day, or we can endure a longer run, we can swim more. These are all through training. Anything you want to do physically, we have accepted that we got to train the physical body in order for it to give us back what we expect. But suddenly when it comes to our mind, which deals with all our mood and takes care of all the difficulties and challenges, and most challenges in life are mental, yet we don't do any kind of a preparation or exercise to strengthen our mind, our psyche, our energy flow to be more and to become stronger to withstand the pressures and the challenges of life. And yet, we dub it, oh, is depressed gotta go on some kind of a thingy, program. Well, what happens when you are physically weak? Does anyone say, oh, he's depressed? He's now got to take, what do? They just say, okay, now you got to eat better, sleep better, exercise, go run, go do this, do that, and create and generate that energy and body coordination, mind and body coordination, plus fitness, nutrition, and proper and balanced style of life, hanging around with the same thing with to be stronger. Same thing with the mind. You feel down, don't hang around with the people who are down. Don't hang around with the people who are for no reason are up either. They may be on drugs or it's using alcohol. Find a place where it's environmental, is positive, is happy, hopeful. People who are doing things, are active, have plans and creating things. Have plans for yourself and express in the path that you want to take to arrive somewhere according to your goals. So make your mind strong through, again, exercising the body, give more energy, and the mind feeds off of that energy as well, even though it's physical, but the mood goes up because when you exercise, you know, your body secretes lots of wonderful things, you know, the dopamine and the opioid and then serotonin and all these things through the exercise that you do. It gives you that natural high and hopefulness, adrenaline and all that, and plays a part. So physically, a physical activity also helps your mental wellness. And then through meditation and bring calmness and oneness with the flow of the energy of the universe and nature, you feel hopeful that you're not alone. And you're all one. You're one with the all. We are all part of the bigger thing, and we are not so alone thinking that we are weak. So we are hopeful, and the mind will also learn to become stronger. These are some things that you might want to consider while your doctors also give you their advice. So I don't want to substitute anything that a medical staff would say. However, you can consider that there are lots of things that we can help ourselves by proper procedure of training and conditioning ourselves to come out of the old conditioning and introduce new conditionings to feel better. So, find positive things to do, take some fitness exercises and create hope with the studies or the job that you have, find new friends, because you can't always rely on relationship or some girl to bring you hopeful. What does she do? You know, let's just face it. It's only pleasure when you are having companion, when you are in, you know, in a relationship. Otherwise, that person doesn't bring any solution of the challenges that you may be facing in that day. She's there and giving you certain pleasure, and you give her certain pleasure. She's there to be happy by you, and you think you're supposed to be relying on her to make you happy. But what I'm saying is that neither one of you should rely to be happy through the other person's effort or presence in your lives. You got to learn how to be happy by yourself. Then the relationship would take a different role in your life, not the role of, it's my happiness, it's my future, it's my life, it's the whole thing, and it's everything, and if it doesn't work, then I lost the whole thing and I lost everything. Then I feel depressed. And every one of us do. That's how we've been conditioned, because this whole business of having a girlfriend all the time has become as if it's the only thing that makes us worthy and strong and big and who we want to be and so on and so forth. No, it's a relationship. It's not all who you are or can be, because that person herself is just another human being. How could she have the secrets of your happiness in her hand? What? It's only the physical contact you have with each other, and then hopefully you will learn about each other and bond mentally too. But that's it. You still have to be strong enough and find your hopes and happiness from inside, internally. And then with that happiness, you attend to your daily life, including your relationship, whether it works or not, but you're still happy. Not that you go into the relationship for happiness, and if it's not there, then you're devastated and not happy. Don't make a relationship reason for living. Okay, now, let's see. Yes, you can. You can. Believe me, most people in life feel depressed. And if there was no terminology for it and the doctors would not have certain kind of pills to sell, the pharmaceutical industry, they wouldn't quickly jump in. They would research more and then say, okay, you need this because you're chemically imbalanced or whatever and so on. But now it looks like that instead of we dealing with low mood, a minor kind of low mood, we just jump in, try to want somebody to fix it, because we all seem to have ADD. We have no patience for anything to grow and become, fixed and develop. We just want to fix, like anything. Like imagine you're surfing on the net, and while you're doing, you just remember, oh, I want to check that too. So suddenly you open another page and you go to another one, because this patience business looks like it doesn't exist anymore. Nobody has patience for anything. Even while they're doing something, in the middle of something, they want to do something else. And in the middle of that, they want to do something else. And it's just all like dithering. Same thing goes with you, with us not having a patience to deal with low mood and do something to bring our mood back up, develop it and train it, and then go on, do things to make it work. Instead, we want an instant result. Even if it means, inject me, give me a pill, so I can be fine. Then you're always having to have that, because that becomes your solution rather than you being your solution. So I suggest, if it's not clinically depression, if it's not chemical imbalance, if it's not diagnosed by your doctors that is something that needs to be, medicated right away, then understand that this is part of human psyche that goes through ups and downs. Just like any wind comes and pushes the water go up or down, but that doesn't matter. There's something wrong with the water. It's the effect of the environment on it, and it's flexible to move. And sometimes we just go down and feel low and sad because we want things to be in a different way, and it didn't turn out the way. It's against what we expected, so we are kind of disappointed, and that brings our mood. And then we got to create and focus on the things that makes us happy in life, and hopeful the plans we have, and then get us back into that position of feeling confident and connected and energy flowing, and through physical and mental exercises and environment and the people and the projects, and so bring our hopes back. Pretty much something for you to think about.